Hello and welcome to the publish tutorial for the Vortex project that we've currently been looking at. Now, the last things we were looking at was the options menu and all the different setup that we need for that. We have hotspots. I'm going to skip that for now because although it's a very useful and powerful thing, there's a little demonstration tip. It's currently something that needs a sort of another project to demonstrate how it could be used. So we're going to go straight to publish. Now, what Publish allows you to do is create an exe file for your film that can then be given to people, and then they can just send it out. You can just send it out, and they can install it, and it's all set up in the way in which you have set up in all the previous tabs that we've got here. So, going through some of the things that are relevant here. So, you have a project name. So, in this case, we want that to be changed to Vortex, because that's the name of the film. Project company. Now, that's just as a standard one, so I can change that to Aaron Bradbury, the name of the actual person. Actually, no, the name of his film is, let's have a look. He's actually got his own website. So, if you want to go and see some of his other films, you can go here, and his company name, or what he considers his company name, is Lumiere. Now, this information is actually held within the installer. This is version 1, so I'm going to just press 1. Held within the installer, and when it's installed, if you go to uninstall it through the control panel, you'll see the project company, the project name, and it's all connected to that. So it's to take it away and really make it something your own, rather than have it as a brand identity of Whirligig. So we've got the icon that we want, so the icon that will appear on the desktop, and also the the icon that will appear on the browser, on the actual installer. So if we go over here, I'll show you currently what he's created. So there's his icon file is there. So it's already been selected, but I'll just select it again to show the process. So there we go. Install banner. So this is the top banner that is part of the install. So if we go down, it's that one there. So we got it here, which is top. Choose side banner, top. Click choose, and then the output installation. I'm going to just stick that into D drive. Choose folder there. Edit readme. This is just the original readme file, so I'm going to change that and just call it. There we go. You can put a lot more information in, but we'll just put that in for now. So that's all set up and ready to build our project. So we've tested it before, so instead of testing it, I'm going to publish it now. If I hit publish, this will bring up this, and now this is actually creating the exe file and all of the components for the installer. So if we look here, if we go here, go into the actual place that we created it, it's taking all these files and it's building an installer out of it. So it's taking the main player, which is ready to actually install, into the program files folder. We've got the codec packs, so that's all the codecs that are required for MP4s. It's taking all the information here, all of the readme files and the icons, and it's putting them across as well. So we just have to wait for that to complete. So as you can see, it's replaced the ones that were in here originally. As you can see, I've actually created one previously, but for some reason I called it Vortex. I'm going to delete that now vortex work, but I'm going to delete that now. So I'm creating this one at the moment. Almost there, and there we go. So that's now been created. Wait for it to load the icon in. It takes a little while. It's got quite a large icon for this because maybe just Windows being a bit weird. So now we have our installer. We can just, that contains everything that's required to actually run the program. So I can actually close this down now, and next time I open this up, all the information will be the same. So close that program down now. Okay, so I've just cut out a small section. For some reason, the install affects my antivirus. I'm not quite sure why, but it was just playing around, playing a bit weird. But it's now come up with these messages, and so I can just now run it as I would normally do. It did eventually work itself out. For some reason, it just has a little bit of a problem with it. So I'm going to run that, and we have the install. So now, as you can see here, we've got the sidebar, which is the one that was provided. We go next, we've got the top bar here as well, which is provided. We've got the lav codecs, we've got the desktop shortcut. I can install that now. Click next, install the codecs. That'll be registered as default, so that will now work on a system which doesn't have codecs installed prior. Create the start menu, shortcuts. Open the readme file. As you can see, it's just the readme file that we had there before. And now we can run the direct-to-rift version. And there we go. So we've got all the menus set up the way we wanted. We hit L, we can't, it's not changing it because we disabled that key. R will always reset. We can move up and down, we can change the tilt, but only the tilt, and the size, but only the size. We can play the film, so there we go. Set up correctly. And then when we're done, we can quit. And there we are. So one full package, one thing that can be handed out to people, they can run it, and you don't have to worry about them putting it into a player or anything like that. It's all provided in one package. And when we're done with it, we can just go all programs, find it in here, Vortex, there we are, Vortex, uninstall, finish, and it's gone. And that concludes the creation of your exe installer file. I hope you find it useful, and I hope you enjoy using the editor and being creative with it and doing some really interesting stuff with it. If you have any problems with bugs or any problems with the actual editor or issues, let me know. I'll do my best to resolve them or work them out. And if you have any requests for functionality, also let me know. I'm always interested in what people are using my player for, and how I can actually make it better for people as well. And if for some bizarre reason you're an incredibly generous person, you can also donate to me via my website and that will help development for the future, and hopefully mean that I can keep this going. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing the stuff that you produce.